Hey YouTube, West Texas Prepper. I wanted to bring you a video excuse me, on my gasoline storage. This is part of some of the things I've been working on over the past year or so as I'm getting my preps organized and getting some things straightened out. I've posted another video on the fill spouts that you see here on these gas cans. I've still got some work to do on these 5. I've got another kit up here that I'll show you here in just a minute. But as I'm getting things organized, I'm trying to get all my gas and fuel, oil, things like that all together in an area. I'm not quite organized like I want to be yet, but I'm getting there. But I wanted to bring you a little update on what I've got going on fuel storage wise. I've gone in, this was a cool thing that I found at Lowe's at the end of the fall, is they had their canned fuel, the 40-to-1 mix and the 50-to-1 mix, on sale. Now, of course, you know, price per gallon, this is still some pretty pricey stuff, but the chances of this stuff going bad while it's still in the can sealed, pretty slim. So what I did, I picked up a case of 40-to-1 and a case of 50-to-1. The 50-to-1 I use in all my yard equipment. The 40-to-1 I use in my chainsaw. And so that way I've got a good balance there in case I need to do something. I know I'm always going to have fuel in those cases. Just regular oils back here have the oil that you add to the mix, because I mix my own anyway. My fuel stabilizer. I'm looking at another product that I'll probably bring a video on once I get some in, and we'll try it out. And then just oil. This was a fuel can that I had that it was just a loaner. It was all by itself. Didn't have anything that matched up to it. And so what I did on this one is I use it for my bar oil for my chainsaw. And I just keep it up here and I'll get it labeled here pretty quick. That's why I've got it separate from everything else up here on the top. Chainsaw, extra chains. You can buy these 2-packs. A lot cheaper than just buying a single. So I have 4 extra chains in here, plus files and sharpeners in there. This is just spare parts for my yard equipment. These are spare gas nozzles. I've got one I still need to install, funnel. Older chainsaws, chainsaw chains hanging over here that I've got to get sharpened. But back to my fuel. Years ago I purchased some 5-gallon jerry cans. I wish I paid less than 15 bucks a piece for them. I wish I would have been able to buy some more, but that's what I could afford at the time. But I've got gas in those. You can see the tags on there. I write down when I buy the gas. That gas was purchased 11/22 of 14, and so next November I will cycle it out and refill. These others filled up with fresh, added the Sta-bil to them, and I've got those tagged as well. Have the new spouts on there. They do a good job of sealing things up. I like this one here. It's a little lighter. You can see the level in there. These I do not have done yet. I don't have the vent spouts in them. This one I do. I need to clean out because it still has some filings in there from drilling. These other 3 I don't have done, and I don't have this one done yet either. But that'll give me another 5 gallons of gas. Over here, this is the gas can that I use all the time for my yard equipment, lawnmower, edger, etc. Pump, pressure washer for the pool business. So this is just my go-to can, so I didn't worry about. I did replace the vent spout on the back, but this nozzle's still good. I've got one extra. I found an extra nozzle for it, this old style, so I'm just going to keep it on there. This is the can that I've been using for my mix. I was mixing up about 3 to 4 gallons at a time. And you can see I still have about 1.5 gallons left down there in the bottom. Once I use this up, this is a 50-to-1 mix that I mix up for my yard equipment. Once I get that mixed up, I decided what I was going to do with these other cans is I'm going to go ahead and mix up. These are 2-gallon cans. I'm going to mix up 4 gallons of 50-to-1 mix. I can keep one sealed, and then I'll have one that I can use. And then I have 2 of these gallon cans. This already has some 40-to-1 in it for the chainsaw. I'm going to mix up 2, and that way I can have one sealed and one that I'm using, and then I can rotate those out. This one is a 2-gallon can. It's sort of a loaner too. And what I'll do with this one, once I get this one actually has a good spout on it, so I don't have to change it out. I will wind up using it for my generator that I bought. Just a good backup, you know, that I can grab and go and know I have gas to get it up and going. Then I can come in and get this. So once I get this one emptied, right here, I'll get it cleaned out, and I'll just use it for strictly gas. I'll wipe the mix off of it, get some lacquer thinner or something, and pull the label off of it, and just strictly use it for gas. So that'll give me 30 gallons of gas stored, plus I'll have other gas stored for my equipment and whatnot if I need to use that in emergency or whatever the case may be. You know, tornado or something, I'll have equipment, gasoline that I can go in and use for chainsaw, etc. And man, I've as I was cleaning out this shop that I'm in, I've just been finding more things. You know, here's some 2-cycle oil. This was another bottle of 2-cycle oil. This was another one that I had. Here was a big bottle that was partially used. I had some smaller 1-ounce or 2-ounce bottles that I went and added to this, so that's full. And then I picked up 2 more back there. So I have plenty of oil. Probably last me a lifetime for a while to that. But that's just an overall view of my gas and preps for equipment that I have. Yeah, if you see anything that I'm missing, I'm forgetting, like I said, spare parts, whatnot, let me know. You know, I'm always glad to hear from somebody, other people that have other opinions and ideas. You know, we can all learn from one another in this lifestyle or whatever we're doing prepping wise, and can learn from one another and what we're doing. I've got some great room down here. I'm looking at a different style of gas can. I'm talking with a company right now, trying to order some different styles of gas cans. They're 5 gallons, a little heavier duty container, and they're out of stock right now. And so I'm just trying to work with them once they get them in stock. And as soon as I get those in, I'll show you. I've got the room to store. I'd like to have some more gasoline stored. This is a great place. The shop is fairly well ventilated, so I've never noticed a gas smell walking in here. So that lets me know that my cans are sealed up nicely, and just don't have to worry about it. But I appreciate you watching YouTube. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for the comments. Please subscribe. Please like the video, or even not like the video. But leave me some comments down there. I really do appreciate it. West Texas Prepper, do what you can with what you have, where you're at.